Coronado 2020 Music Olympics. Woo! Are you guys ready for some fun on your last day of music class? Woo woo! I know you guys already did something kind of like this for field day last week, but how fun would it be to do a last music activity, but doing musical events instead of the PE events that you did last week? So this is the last week of music class, and so it is optional, but I hope you'll have some fun with me because I'm really excited about these events that you get to try out at home and you get to pick. So it's pretty easy. I'm going to walk you through the process really quick of what it's going to look like, and then we'll get started, okay? All right, so let's take a look at these awesome events. Okay, so on my directions, I actually have these events all laid out for you. So let's go over them really quickly in case you want to see. So first one is the lowest note sung. Can you sing the lowest note? That is an option and an event. Then the lowest note to be played. So find an instrument in your house, or maybe you have an instrument, and see if you can play the lowest note. Okay, then we have the highest note sung and the highest note played. So same thing. One of them is singing, one of them is playing an instrument. Okay, going on to the next events. The longest note, so it has to be sung. Can you sing the longest note? Can you play the longest note? So again, singing or instruments. Next one, fastest and most accurate performance of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. How fast can you play it and have it still sound good? Okay, and then the fastest and most accurate backwards performance, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Any instruments, you can sing or play both of these, and oh my goodness, I'll be super impressed if you do this event because that looks pretty hard, but I bet some of you can do it. All right, next is the best body percussion performance of a drum pattern. So body percussion is like snapping, clapping, patting, stomping, okay, all of those things. How can you do a good performance of a drum pattern using body percussion? Can you do the best beatbox performance of a drum pattern or a beatbox performance in general that would sound really good? Most consistent tone played. So it has to be a tone either that either you're playing on an instrument and it can't waver. It can't go higher, can't go lower, has to stay the same sound the whole time. Same thing for most consistent tone sung. So this is the same thing. Can you make your voice sing one note for as long as possible and as steady as possible? Okay. All right. The last four events. Fastest and most accurate tongue twister. So go Google some tongue twisters like this one. She sells, I think it goes, Sally sells seashells by the seashore or something like that. Google one, do the fastest, most accurate tongue twister of that. Who can be the most inventive performance of the national anthem? So taking the national anthem and then making it sound somewhat new. That'll be super creative if you can do that one. Last two, most interesting or unusual sound made by your voice. How can you use your voice in an interesting way or an unusual way? And then same thing, can you make an interesting or an unusual sound made by your instrument? So an instrument that you can find, what's an interesting sound? Those are all of the events, and you are going to pick two from this list to enter so that you can be in the Olympics. So hopefully you have two events from that list that you think you might want to enter. So let me tell you how. Once you have two events that you want to enter, you're going to send in a video for each of those events in a couple of different options. So I'm going to tell you how you can submit a video a little bit later because some of you already know how to send video to me, so that's great. But if you don't know how or need some more advice, I'm going to send that to the end of the video so those that already know how to do it can kind of stop it after these directions, okay? But let me tell you first, in order to enter an event, you do have to send me a video because I want to post it on my music website who my winners are at the very end, the very last day of school. That's going to be my goal, is to make a video, and I'm going to be giving awards, and I'll tell you that in a second. So once you enter your event and send me a video, which I'll talk about later, you need to make sure in your video that you say your name and the event, because I need to know which event that you're doing. If you're just sending me a video of your performance, I'm not going to know which event that I'm going to grade you on, okay? So I need you to, once you start your video, say, my name is Johnny, and I'm going to be performing the longest note sung, okay? And then you can do your performance. So make sure you introduce yourself and the event, do your awesome performance with those great performance skills that we've been learning this year, and then stop the video, and then there is your submission. And what's great about this is that you can do it on your own time. So if you made a mistake or you forgot to say your name and the event in the video, just take another one. It's pretty easy, okay? So the one thing though I need to remind you of though is that you do need to submit your video to me by next Thursday. So that's a week from today. And the reason why I say that is because I have to be able to look at all my entries and judge them just like a judge on the Olympics would do. And I'm going to be giving awards for 6 different medals. Okay, so 6 different medals are going to be handed out, and they are virtual medals. I don't have actual medals. Not probably safe to give you anything like that right now, but anybody who is, I'm going to be handing out a medal for gold, silver, and bronze, just like the Olympics, for somebody who does the best performance in their event for kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grade. So those are called the primary grades, and I'm going to be looking at kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, and out of that big group, I'm going to award a gold medal for 1st place, a silver medal for 2nd place, and then a bronze medal for 3rd place. I'm going to post them on my website so everybody can see how awesome they did on their event, okay? Then the second section of Coronado, 3rd graders, 4th graders, 5th graders, I'm going to be taking you as a whole group, and I'm going to be awarding a gold medal, silver medal, and bronze medal from that group of kiddos. Again, I'm looking for the best performance in an event. I'm not going to judge each event like they really would do in the Olympics. I'm just going to give a primary set of medals and an intermediate set of medals, just so that we can kind of wrap up the year a little quicker. Okay, so make sure you have your video to me no later than May 21st. That's a week from today, next Thursday at 8 a.m. Yes, it has to be in the morning because I have that much time that I'm going to need to go through all those videos. So make sure you submit it by next Thursday, 8 in the morning. You don't have all day on Thursday, so make sure it's done at 8 a.m., okay? All right, so if you don't know how to do the video thing and you listen to my directions later and you're like, I just can't figure out the video, that's totally fine. I can't enter you into my actual virtual Olympics and give you a medal, but feel free to email me, and I would love to still hear from you and say, Miss Baker, I tried this event and it was really fun and I did great. You know, you can totally do that too, as long as you perform it for somebody. So if you just say you did it by yourself, that doesn't really count as a performance, right? You want to do it in front of somebody. So whether it's like your brother and sister, or whether it's your parents, or maybe it's your animals, whatever you do, I want you to practice those performance skills for your last music day, okay? So make sure you perform it, even if you're not going to be able to send me that video, all right? So let me double check. I want to make sure that I have everything that I said. I think so. All these directions are on my website. So at this point in time, if you already know how to send me a video, then go ahead and stop this film, these directions, and you can just go ahead and go through. I do have Flipgrid videos as an option. So if you want to maybe start on Flipgrid, do tune in because I'm going to do Flipgrid in just a second. So stop the video now if you already know how to send one. If not, let's take a look at our options of sending them to Miss Baker, okay? Okay, you guys, so your first option is if your parents want to just get a iPhone or their Android phone and make a video on their phone and are able to just send it to this email address, jenbake@jeffcoschools.us, then that's probably the easiest option. But I know that some phones can't handle sending videos to those emails. They get too big. So here are some other options. You can upload your video to this Google Drive folder. So you can click on this Google Drive folder, and let me show you how that works. It's a folder that I'm sharing with everybody. So if you have it save to your computer or to your iPhone or Android phone, you can go over, once you click on this and you see this, the folder, you're going to click New and you're going to click File Upload. Okay, and then that's where it's going to ask you either in your computer to find the file you want to open, or on your phone if you want to choose from the photo album, and then you can pick the video and it will upload right to this Google Drive folder. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Again, make sure your name and the event are in the video so I can know to give you credit. Okay, then the second way to upload a video to me, if you don't want to send it through my email, that's not working, is to use Flipgrid. So I know kindergartners do not have a Chromebook, or maybe you do have a device at home, but I know that the school didn't send home Chromebooks to all of kindergartners, so that might be a little tricky for kinder. But for the rest of the grade levels, you can make a Flipgrid video. So click on your grade level, whichever level you are, because I have different ones. I'm going to pretend I'm a first grader, and it's going to come up with this. Okay, and so all of your Chromebooks have Flipgrid on them. So all you need to do is log in with Google. So you're going to press that. If you have a personal account, you can do the personal account, okay? If you want to set that up, and then ta-da, Miss Baker's Musical Olympics. And this is for first grade because that's what I clicked on. So you're going to come down here. Do you see this giant plus sign? That is going to pop up your Chromebook video camera. So I'm going to press that. And oh my goodness, see, there I am. I'm holding the camera on here. How crazy is that? And then it might ask you for permission to access this camera to get to this place. So just say yes for that, okay? All right, once you come to here, you are going to press the record button to record. So let's say that I wanted to make the most consistent tone for an event. So I'm going to press this and I'm going to do my tone. Ready? It's going to give me a countdown. Woo. All right, so I sang a consistent tone and I stopped it. And then if I come over here to next, I can review it and hear what my thing sounded like. Now let's say, do you know what I forgot to do though? I forgot to introduce myself. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. It says, are you sure? Yes. So we're going to start over and I'm going to say my name. Here we go. Give me a countdown again. Hi, my name is Miss Baker and I am entering the event Most Consistent Tone using my singing voice. All right, here we go. All right, so I do that, and then I press next, and let's listen.
Hi, my name is Miss Baker, and I am entering the event Most Consistent Tone using my singing voice. All right, here we go.
You can pause it if you want to, and if you like that, then go ahead and stick with that. If you want to redo it, do the X and go back. You can delete and make as many videos as you want to until you really like your video performance. Then you're going to click next. You can take a selfie so you can actually add, so I can see who it was with your face. And then click next again. And there it is. So you can put your name, your name's already going to pop up here, but then you can put the event in here if you want to. That's optional because you're saying it in your video too. And then you're just going to click submit video. And then it'll have all these cool things to say, yay, you submitted your video. Congratulations. All right, you guys, those are all of my directions for the Musical Olympics Coronado 2020. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with and all of your cool performances. Have fun. This is the last week of music. You guys have done such an amazing job doing everything remotely. So give yourselves a round of applause. And I cannot wait to get your videos by next Thursday at 8 a.m. That's May 21st. And then take a look at my video of the winners on the last day of school, or maybe even Thursday night. I might upload them a little early. But definitely by the last day of school, see if you won one of the medals that I'm gonna hand out, okay? I'm super excited. Have fun, you guys. Love you. Bye.